She elevated rapidly and on a direct trajectory toward one of the falling armored assailants. The mercenary turned his weapon on her. She didn't dodge, and his stream of bullets struck her shields and stung but didn't penetrate. It might have been a gamble on her part to remain in his line of fire, but no one would waste expensive anti-magic rounds by using them in a weapon that hungry. If the cartel was rich enough to afford that, they would have sent a team of wizard hitmen from the beginning. Bullet after bullet struck the vehicle, sparked, or left cracks in the windshield. The constant barrage of high-velocity, large-caliber rounds was too much even for the armored SUV. Cracks spiderwebbed, and soon, slugs pierced through and drilled holes in the windshield. The body of the vehicle fared better, but that didn't stop the assault from reaching the inside. They don't know it's empty, but that's now another thing I'll have to replace. Two of the other mercenaries opened fire on her teammates. Both sprinted in separate directions and changed course abruptly every few yards to throw the enemy off. Apparently, they were more careful than she was. Given their relative power levels, that was a good thing. Mason maintained his pace, but raised his wand to deliver a fireball at the man who had targeted him. The spell didn't do much against the heat-resistant armor, but the distracted mercenary stopped firing briefly. Oh, wait. What if they snuck the occasional anti-magic round in there? Alison didn't have time to think deeply about her gamble. She closed in on the mercenary and slashed with her blade to slice deep into his armor. He didn't have an anti-magic deflector, but he didn't wear balsa wood either. A rune-covered blade emerged from his right wrist. She circled and stabbed into his neck. In an instant, he began to fall rather than fly. She yanked her weapon free. The other power-armored figures fired braking thrusters, but the dead man plummeted between his comrades to land with an echoing thud. Hannah flanked the enemy closest to her, a smile on her face. He pivoted and released a torrent of lead in an attempt to find target on the quickly moving nine-tailed fox. She came within range and stabbed with her enchanted blade. The blow dug deeply, and her opponent stopped firing. She tugged the bloodied Tachi loose, and the merc fell. Alison dived toward the man attacking Mason, and Hannah sprinted to him as well. The life wizard didn't bother with another offensive, and instead concentrated on a rapid serpentine sprint to avoid the stream of bullets. The two women reached the attacker at the same time. The fox's quick chop cut the mercenary's gun in half. He threw a punch and a rune blade emerged, but she dodged with ease and simply snickered. The drow swooped overhead and sliced into his shoulder. The man jerked toward her, his face hidden under the helmet, but his focus on her unmistakable. The mercenary shouldn't have taken his attention off Hannah, but she made the most of his distraction and hacked aggressively through the armor. The Tachi was one of the few human weapons Alison had ever heard of seriously injuring her father. It was arguably even more powerful than her summoned shadow blade. The lightning-fast blows penetrated with ease and stabbed him through the chest. "I told you we were awesome," the fox crowed. Something loud boomed in the distance. "Now what?" Alison took a deep breath and landed. "Are there any other surprises to hear? Power armor was more than I expected." "No," he replied. "The police shot the dropship out of the sky after he refused to land." "Oh, that's what that noise was." Hannah laughed. "See? Awesome!" She offered the last part in a sing-song voice. Alison chuckled. "Dicey." "We're at the drop-off point," the witch reported. "The PDA and FBI are here." "Good. Then we're done, and this is officially no longer our problem." "I'd rather hang out with Mason, but I guess it's good to get back to work."